I made over $12,000 in 1 month on YouTube at age 15. And now at age 20, I still run this channel, proving that it wasn't just some crazy month. I also did it again 1 year later. And still to this day, I still generate a decent income from this channel. And today I'm going to be going over the exact framework, step by step, exactly how I did this. And how you can do the exact same thing. So why should you trust me? Well, my name's Ricky, I'm 20 years old, and I've been running faceless commentary channels for over 7 years now. I teach young, up-and-coming YouTubers who are, teenagers and adults. Exactly how I turned a fun passion at age 13 into a full-time job and pretty much a career at this point. I graduated high school over a year ago and I still do YouTube full-time, and I'm still running these channels to this day, running multiple channels that generate thousands every single month. And look, I post videos on this channel literally completely for free. You guys can take all the game you want from this, and I can guarantee if you listen to me for the next 15 minutes or so, you can learn so much that you probably didn't know already about YouTube, and especially faceless commentary. And if you actually apply the tips and framework I'm about to give you, you'll be well on your way to doing the exact same thing I was able to do at 15. And look, if you want to speed up the process even faster, click the link in the description or go to rickyyoutube.com, where you can literally work with me one-on-one. I'll literally research your specific channel and give you a specific framework to your channel and your situation to get you monetized and start making money literally today. Now, as of recording right now, I have one free spot up for grabs. There's literally no catch, by the way. Like, it's literally, I will give you a free half-an-hour call and research your channel and everything like that. To be fair, when this video comes out, that spot might already be filled, but just know that there is a spot there. And after that spot gets filled, I'll be adding a price to this call, and I'll be increasing it every 5 or 10 people that book a call. So I'd say it's best to get it while it's cheap and free if you want to completely speed up your progress, because look, spots are going to run out pretty soon. And anyways, let's just begin with this. So pretty much here we are on my channel, and pretty much what we're looking at is October of 2020. And this is the month right here, so this is in USD. I live in Australia, you can probably tell by my accent, but in Australian dollars, it's 16 grand. So I could have said 16 grand, but realistically in US dollars, it's 12, so we'll say 12. But essentially the first thing I need to do is actually prove that this is my channel. I can't believe I actually need to do that. But a lot of people that watch these videos, I don't know if you guys have seen the comments, a lot of people don't believe that this is actually my channel, which is unbelievable. I mean, first and foremost, when you go to the channel right here, it's literally, I've got my logo here, it says customized channel, manage videos, I can go through here. I'm literally in my dashboard right now. I'm literally able to do everything. I don't understand what more you guys want from me. And if you literally watch these videos, today me and my mate Deceptor going undercover, that is clearly my voice. I don't really know what else you want. Anyways, moving on. That's just for the small percentage of people that don't believe it's me. Yes, this is actually me. I don't know what else you want. But essentially, let's start. So where I started is I started doing these Fortnite videos. You guys probably already know this. I started doing Fortnite videos, just the absolute silliest, goofiest thumbnails and silliest, goofiest videos. These videos were 2 to 3 minutes long. And the thing is at the time is that I had this huge ego, and you might have this ego as well, thinking that your videos are so much better than they actually are. I want you guys right now to take an actionable step. I want you to go to your channel right now, and firstly, if you haven't made any videos, then we should just stop this ego. If you literally don't have any videos and you think that, you deserve to get views and subscribers, then I don't know what you're expecting. If you don't have content, how are people supposed to find you? But anyway, let's say you do have videos. Let's say you've got 15, 20 videos, which is, kind of what I'm targeting with these videos, with what I'm teaching you guys. It's for the people that have made 10, 15 videos and just aren't really getting more than 50 views on their videos. I want you to look at your videos right now. I want you to look at the thumbnails and video length and video editing, all that sort of stuff. Does it look similar to this? And what I mean by similar is the quality, how crap it is. I want you to be totally honest with me. If you're not getting views right now, I can pretty much guarantee you, unless there's a glitch on YouTube, which never really happens, where they're specifically just stopping your channel from growing, it just doesn't happen. The reason you aren't where you want to be right now is because your videos suck, and that's okay, we can fix that. But the first step to fixing this is that you need to admit to yourself, and admit to me right now, that your videos are not as good as they can be. Your titles aren't good, your thumbnails aren't good, and your video quality isn't good. And you know what? The thing that was stopping me from growing at the time was not having this realization in my head that my videos were bad. These were videos I made when I was 13 and 14, and for some reason I thought that they were really good. Literally, I can show one of the videos right now. It was literally just me trying to be funny, ear raping all my viewers for that's pretty much just spamming loud audio. And this was my intro right here. Like, I thought this was really funny at the time, but this was like, obviously looking back, really hurting my retention, really hurting my video views and everything like that. Anyone that would click on the video, which wasn't many people, would just sit there and just instantly click off because it was terrible. But you know, once I had the realization that, hey, maybe the reason my videos aren't getting views is because my videos suck, that's when I really started to grow. So what happened was, is I stopped messing around with a bunch of different niches and I really niched down around, I think it was this point here. So I made like 30, 40, 50 videos, which for a 13 to 14-year-old is a lot of work. And I switched over to this commentary style. And this is like this commentary stuff that I'm about to talk about right now is what I'd recommend for pretty much every beginner starting out because it is so easy. It is so easy to get into. It's probably the most beginner-friendly niche I've ever seen. Literally, all you gotta do is find popular YouTubers or find popular topics trending on the internet at the moment and just, you know, put the person's face in the thumbnail and, you know, the content in the other side of the thumbnail and just talk about it for 10 to 15 minutes. It's the easiest stuff in the world. And I've got videos on this channel as well explaining exactly how you can do that. So if you want, you know, a more in-depth thing on the actual niche that I'm talking about here, there are other videos on this channel you can check out. But for now, I kind of just want to explain my story and how I went from someone who was getting literally 50 to like literally 50 views per video at a maximum. Of course, now it looks like they're getting a lot more, but that's because, you know, when the channel blows up, people go back to your old videos and watch them, whatever. But at the time, these were getting like 50 views, so it was pretty terrible. And I'm literally just going to explain how I went from that to getting this $12,000 month, literally like, I think it was 6 months later after this point. So let's go to 2020. So I started to, you know, really hone in on these commentary videos, which is what I want you guys to do. I want you to stop switching niches, stop like switching around from gaming to whatever else, like just random videos like this, random edits and parodies. I need you to stick to one thing. That is the best thing you can do for yourself. I know it's boring. I know it's tedious. I know you're going to seem like a robot, like you're going to feel like a robot doing these videos, but that's kind of what you have to do in 2025. The way you got to compete is you just got to be consistent. You got to keep sticking with an exact style that you want to do. So I really started to hone in here and I got myself like a little bit of uniqueness, a little bit of branding. Essentially, I had a thing where I'd have the character or the asset on the right or left and I'd have like a little white outline. Of course, don't do exactly what I did, like find your own unique style, but at the time, around 4 years ago, this is like a really good sort of thing to do. And then I kept doing this, I kept growing a little bit. I think I went from like 50 views to 100, 150 views, which, you know, isn't great, but it's still like, it's still improvement. And I kept going, and eventually I started doing, you know, a few more Morgs videos, a few more, like there was a James Charles video I remember that did really well. And then eventually we get to a point around this point here, I think it was, where, you know, as you can see, all these thumbnails are starting to get super, super consistent. This is where things start to go really well. As you can see down here, everything's inconsistent. It's all weird. I'm changing the thumbnail style constantly. I'm like making changes and doing stupid videos that don't need to be made. And eventually you get to a point where you start making consistent thumbnails. Like, this is probably the biggest tip I can give you. Consistency will literally trump anything, I swear to God. You can have someone make 3 videos in a year, like once every 3 months that are like okay, like they're really good videos. But if you're someone that has like 50% worse quality on their videos like me right here, but you post every single day and stick to that posting schedule, or once every couple of days, once every 3 days, whatever it is, like if you guys have school or whatever, like of course, you know, hone back the schedule. Consistency will win every single day of the week. I can pretty much just guarantee it. And then eventually you keep going here and all these videos were still getting 100 views per video, like I really wasn't growing at all. And then we get to this video right here. That vegan teacher needs to be stopped. Pretty much I would go on TikTok and to find ideas, I would just like find out, you know, stupid stuff that's going on the internet, what YouTubers were making stupid videos that needed me making videos about it. Eventually I found vegan teacher and, you know, this is a huge outlier, 500,000 views, and I'd never gotten a video over 5k views up until this point here. But the thing is with this video is that it started off super ordinary. Like in the first 24 hours, it got 88 views. Like I'm not kidding, it got 88 views. But then YouTube's a funny thing, bro. When you keep sticking at something for a long, long time and you just keep consistent and you never give up. I know it's corny, but this video literally went from 88 views in the first day. A week later, it got 100k. I'm not kidding. Like it blew up instantly. And with that, when you have a huge back catalog of videos exactly like this one, for example, YouTube then recommends all of these videos here. So you can see they all went from 100 views to like 2k, 1k, 1k. And then what that does is when you keep doing videos exactly like that vegan teacher needs to be stopped, for example. So I'm J Station. I kept like, I got a little like thumbnail formula down. I kept making videos about, you know, stupid topics like, you know, KSI getting cancelled, the weirdest family channel stuff like that. YouTube then recommends that because you have an audience built up from this one video. And my baseline views went from like 100 views a video all the way up to like 5k, 10k, 15k. This was around August when I posted this video. So this wasn't the month where, you know, I had that insane 12k month. But literally all I had to do was was keep this like little formula going, and eventually it got to a point where a couple of months later, I went from like 600 subscribers to 10k, as you can see here. I did like a Q&A. I kept going, and then October was around here, and this is where everything just went ballistic. Every video is getting nearly 100k. Some videos got a little bit less because again, I was 15, I wasn't perfect. But then you have a video that got 1 million views here, and this was another vegan teacher video. So I kept doing a couple more vegan teacher videos mixed in with Nikocado Avocado. That did extremely well as well. And this thumbnail style carried me so much during like the end stages of 2020. And now if we go back here, you can see like literally this month in October, I posted a ton of videos and it was just unbelievable. 2.7 million views that month at age 15. And all these videos down here is what made up the month. So this was the like million viewed video, obviously. Nikocado Avocado, another vegan teacher video, Nikocado, the weirdest family channel, like Golden Cookie, some guy like was making videos on me because I was getting bigger. If you're posting videos every single day and you're staying consistent, the absolute best advice I can give you is keep on doing it. Keep on nailing your thumbnail formula. Keep on nailing exactly what you're doing. Don't switch up constantly. Like the best thing I can give you, it's like investing advice. When you buy a stock, right, and you know, it goes up and down constantly, let's say you buy an Apple stock. Me, for example, I bought Apple stocks like 4 years ago, and I plan to hold those Apple stocks till I'm like 70 years old. Like I plan to hold them long term. If Apple goes down like 2, 3, 5% one day, am I gonna sell the whole stock? Obviously, I'm not. What you gotta do is continue to hold off, continue to wait, and continue to like, you know, pump out these videos, pump out the quality, make it better and better every single video. Make your videos 1% better every single day, and I can guarantee you can go from like terrible videos like this, where I was just, you know, 3 minutes of me just screaming into the camera, and eventually make your way, make it more professional, and you know, you make 100, 200 videos of the same style, and you can get a That Vegan Teacher Needs to Be Stopped, where the video just randomly blows up, and then you can piggyback, and pretty much every topic you make will get views. That's literally how I got that 12k month. And look, you can apply this to any niche. So one of the guys that booked a call on my one-on-one coaching, which again, rickyyoutube.com if you want, there's one free spot available. This guy Mysteriify has, you know, 1k subscribers, and he had a few videos that did pretty well, but then a lot of his other videos didn't do very well. And the reason is because, and I hate to put him on blast here, but essentially what happened was that, you know, he stopped posting for a couple of months, and then, you know, you kind of just lose your audience that way. If this guy continued to stick with what he was doing, with, you know, the quality of videos that he had and these outliers being so high, if he just kept posting once every couple of days, once a week, you know, whatever, instead of taking these months off, he could have got these videos to get like 1k, 2k, 3k views a video, and he could have easily turned that into a couple of $1,000s a month, you know, like 1 million, 2 million views a month. But the problem is when you take so much time off because you get discouraged when your videos stay at like 50 views, that's when you just lose all your momentum. The best thing I can say is if you've got momentum, even if it doesn't look like you've got momentum views wise, if you just stick at it, I can pretty much guarantee that there's no way you can fail. The way you win YouTube is by being relentless. That's pretty much what you can take away from this. So look, if you learned something from this video, I can guarantee that this video on screen right now will probably help you as well. So click the video on screen right now, and yeah, I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.